Hey everyone, I am in the shop today doing some unpacking and restocking and of course playing around with some incredible products that I'm so excited to share with you and demo for you. So today I'm going to be using all Westman Atelier, one thing from RMS, but I cannot wait to show you how all of this works. So number one, this is the foundation stick. I'm just going to put this right on my skin. I love a foundation stick. It makes the application so incredibly easy. This is the shade number 2. I think I'm kind of borderline between number 1 and number 2. This is probably a tad yellow for me, but I do like a little hint of color in my skin and I don't want to look too washed out. So I am choosing number 2, but I should probably, mix the two together. So it's the perfect shade, but I wanted to go with one shade today. And on that note, we were taking an amazing class a couple weeks ago with one of their educators who's an incredible makeup artist, and she does makeup for weddings and events all the time where their makeup has to last a very, very long time. But then she also does makeup for just everyday people like you and me who are really just wanting this makeup to be their overall, daytime look. So it's not like you're doing anything crazy fancy. You want it to look great, but you don't want to go through too much trouble. So what she was talking about and what's happening here on my skin is that, evening out your skin tone is of course the goal of using a foundation. However, when you do that, I know I hear all the time, like I'm a minimalist. I really don't want to wear a lot of makeup. I don't want a lot of steps. So, people tend to not want to do like blushes or bronzers or anything like that. They just want like a foundation, a mascara, and maybe a lip gloss and go. That's great if you want to do that. However, notice what's happening on my face. It kind of takes all the color away from your face because naturally we have lots of variation in our skin tone. We have lighter areas, darker areas, areas where we're more pink or more yellow, or maybe even some blue undertones if you're like me and you're kind of veiny. So just take that into account. Multiple steps isn't necessarily something you do just because you love wearing a lot of makeup. It's to make sure that you still have life to your skin. It makes you look like you're alive, like you're not a walking corpse like I can look like sometimes if I don't have color in my skin. So just keep that in mind. Once you remove the variation in your skin with a foundation that evens you out in a beautiful way, it also takes away all the, lights and darks, and you kind of want to add that back in to get the life back to your face. So you may have noticed, I just took this brush. This is their foundation brush, and this is the foundation stick, and I use it as my concealer too. So, talk about simple and eliminating a step for you. Your foundation is also your concealer. How easy is that? I get up right in my hairline, down on my neck to even things out, and that's it. You can certainly do this with your fingers. I definitely prefer the brush. This is their foundation brush and I absolutely love it. All their brushes are made in Japan. They're handmade by the most famous brush maker in the entire world. And they are made, this is a lacquered handle, but the wood is actually a birch from a certified sustainable forest in Europe. So they're also eco-friendly, and there are no animal fibers in the brushes. They are a nylon fiber. They are so smooth like butter. They're definitely pricey because they're an investment, but they're gonna last you a very long time if you take care of them the way you should. Okay, so I'm going to smooth out my eyebrows a little bit. I do have color on my eyebrows. Thank the Lord for that. Okay, so I'm gonna use a really interesting product. This is called Biscuit. Check this out. Normally this color would scare people. It's like a straight up brown. By the way, her packaging, I just have to talk about this for a second. How amazing is this? I'm gonna do this so I don't dent it. It's all magnetic, so good. I love her packaging. Okay, back to the makeup. So, stick, I just go right there. Do a little contour action today. I am clearly so fair, so the fact that I can even use this, if I can use it, trust me, you can use it. You can absolutely blend this out with your fingers if you would like, or you can use the brush. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now I look a little crazy, but if you wanted to contour, those are kind of the areas that you want to do it, right? Sides of your nose. I didn't get like a great line there. Do that again. And then cheekbones, jawline, those are kind of the main points you want to hit. So I'm gonna take their, this is their blender brush, and I'm just gonna go like this and then blend it out. And the cool thing about this is that you could absolutely just use this. You don't need to use this plus a blush. Like if you really wanna keep it simple, you don't want a bunch of steps, just do this. It adds a lot of color, it adds a lot of shape to your face. Oh, there's the phone ringing. I'll have to call them back. And then work this into your hairline. And it's just one product. And again, you can absolutely blend this out with your fingers. You do not have to use a brush, but I love me a good brush. I'm telling you, brushes are my favorite. Look at that. Just added tons of life to my face. Just gonna, you can kind of pinch it like that, make it skinnier. I already have kind of like a long, skinny nose. I don't know that I need to accentuate that, but why not? And then right down here on the jawline. Easy peasy. Look at that, so good. I love it, love it, love it. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do, because I don't wanna do shadow, I'm gonna take my brush right along the stick, put it right on as my eyeshadow, because why not? So easy. I love it when one product can do multiple things. That's my favorite. Okay, next I'm gonna do a little mascara. This is actually the RMS Volumizing Mascara. I love how skinny the tube is, it's great. I love the Westman Atelier too. Just find that this one doesn't get a lot of love. I don't know why. From me, I just don't. Like, I usually have my favorite and I stick with it, and I like only talk about that one. I'm such a creature of habit. Like, I do love to try new things, but I tend to always go back to what I'm just really fast with and applying, because I, again, don't have a ton of time in the morning. So I find myself just kind of defaulting to what I know really well and what I can apply really quickly. So it's always fun when I give myself a couple extra minutes to try something new, and lo and behold, I usually love it. Imagine that. So I do my old trick, press down like that on the wand. I like to curl my lashes because I don't like them to be stick straight and super heavy looking and feeling. That's how they always feel. When I don't curl them, they just feel so heavy. I don't know, I just don't like it. So I like a mascara that can hold my curl. This is definitely one of them. Okay, done with that. Now, I wanna show you something really fun. I actually haven't used it before. The girl who is training us used it, and I was like, oh, I need that. Of course, she looked amazing in everything she did. I was like, I need to try that, it's so cool. So I would totally go out just like this, maybe a little lip color, but I mean, I like a natural look, so why not just keep it natural? But I have to show you this. So this is their Coupe de Soleil. They are, I'm sorry, not Coupe de Soleil. This is the Peau de Pêche. So this is their super loaded tinted highlighter. Comes with this incredible leather package, and all the, I mean, look at that. Like, all their packaging is just insane. I love it so much. So this is an incredible highlight. See that color? And I'm gonna use their powder brush right here. And I'm getting like a fair amount of product on there. And I'm just gonna go. It smells so good. It reminds me of like being on the beach. There, I love that. I like that their stuff like gives the perfect amount of color and pop of shine without being like so in your face, looks fake. Nobody wants to look fake. You don't need to see your highlighter from the moon. So I always say, like, please don't make it all so crazy that we're like, whoa, where are you going to the club at 9 a.m.? No, I'm not doing that. Put it on my eyes, and then I can put a little bit down on the nose. Over right here, like right in this area. You can even take your finger and highlight that a little more if you want. That's it. So natural, so easy, super creamy. I love all of her products. They're just like great for every day. and you can amp it up and make it a little more glamorous. Have a great day.